Hey guys, so today I have a dupe video for you guys, and not just any dupe, I have a dupe for the beloved Tarte Shape Tape. Honestly, I don't know why anyone hasn't made this comparison before, or this dupe video. I tried to search it, see if anyone talked about it, but I haven't seen anyone. If you guys have, let me know and I'll give them credit, but I haven't seen anyone for it. So I actually found this dupe way back in January when I did the Wet n Wild, like, photo focus, first impressions, new release video. So I was testing out their new products, and I had tested their photo focus concealer that they came out with. And in that video, you can go back and look at it. I was like, oh my god, it feels and looks a lot like the Tarte Shape Tape to me. And ever since then, I have been using this a lot. I just repurchased it actually. This is my backup. I just went out and got a new one, so this is my old one. So I have been using it and I do really like it. And I'm telling you guys, these two concealers are almost identical now that I have them to compare together. I put them like swatches on my hand. The consistency, the coverage, and everything, the way it blends out, the texture is so insanely similar. It's crazy. I even compared the ingredients, and the ingredients do have a lot of similarities. They're not like exactly the same, but they do use a lot of the same ingredients, which I was surprised to find out. So I'm like, damn, like maybe it really is a really good dupe. So I'm gonna show you guys swatches. I'm gonna show you guys a demo on my eyes, just so you guys can see the resemblance. And the only difference really is that this guy is $3.99 and this guy right here is $24. So I love my Tarte Shape Tape, I really do. I'm not gonna stop using it, but for those of us balling on a budget, this guy is a lifesaver. And they only have a few select colors. I think they have 6 colors in this. Tarte does have a wider shade range, of course, but if Wet n Wild sees this video, maybe we can get them to make more shades and have a broader range of this guy, because how great would that be? So let's just jump into the demo and I'll be right back. So I've only tried one shade so far in the Wet n Wild concealer. So I have the shade light medium beige, and in the Tarte Shape Tape I have light medium. They're not an exact color match, but they're really similar. At first glance, when you swatch them, the Tarte light medium does look a lot lighter, but it does oxidize and they end up being pretty much the same color. They both do oxidize a little bit, as with any product usually does, but the Tarte Shape Tape does oxidize a significant amount to match the Wet n Wild. So I also found that interesting. So I'm going to show you guys that actually. So here is the Tarte, and here is the Wet n Wild. So right away you can definitely see their textures, their coverage definitely resemble each other. I think they look almost identical in that way. The colors are definitely a little bit different, but I haven't tried to find like a perfect shade match yet. But I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna show you guys how it oxidizes. And this is what they look like blended out a little bit, so they still look pretty much the same. The Tarte does offer a little bit more coverage, but the Wet n Wild one is buildable, so you can get it up to the same amount of coverage as the Tarte. This is the Tarte oxidized, and this is the Tarte not oxidized. And this is the Wet n Wild not oxidized. Alright, so let's just zoom in on this mug so we can do the demo. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild on this side and the Tarte on this side so we can see a comparison up close and what they look like. And I know these colors are going to be a little bit different, so one might look brighter than the other and stuff like that, but just kind of go off like the texture and the coverage and all that good stuff. Okay, so this is the Wet n Wild, and also the applicator on the Wet n Wild is a lot smaller, so you don't get as much product like dispersed onto your face at once, so you do have to dip back into the tube a little bit to get more product, but that's just because the Tarte one has that huge, awesome doe foot applicator, which I do love, but just a small difference. I'm going to use my Sigma 3D HD sponge to blend it out. I'm going to use one side for this side, and I'm going to flip it over and use the other side so I don't like mix the product. So that is one layer Wet n Wild. It actually does feel a lot lighter on the skin than the Tarte Shape Tape does. It doesn't feel like overwhelming. If you add too much of the Tarte Shape Tape, I find that it can feel a little bit heavy on the face, so I'm only going to work with a little bit of the Tarte. I'm just adding a little bit more of the Wet n Wild just to even out the coverages, because you do have to build up the Wet n Wild just a little bit. And there you have it, guys. This is the side-by-side comparison. They pretty much dry down completely to the same exact finish. I don't know what you guys are seeing on camera, so you guys let me know if you see any differences. But honestly, me looking up close in this mirror, I think they look identical. And I think that's super crazy because the price difference is just so intense. Like, it's so much different. So, I don't know. I was kind of mind blown when I did the side-by-side comparison. I'm just like, whoa, that's pretty insane. So you guys let me know what you guys think, if you think this is a good dupe or not, because I'm loving it, saving myself some money. I love to save you guys money when I find a really, really good dupe, because I know everyone out there can't afford to be spending tons and tons of money on concealer every month. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys that comparison, and you can take from it what you want. But if you guys like dupe videos and you want me to make more, then give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!